Welcome to Drive Live. This afternoon, we attempt to save the planet, or at least try to get through the episode without being scolded by a Swedish teenager.
Dave Lawson gets stuck, sweaty, and nearly run over by a van.
I drive an electric boat that feels a lot like a toaster in a bathtub.
And we're not entirely sure what mine's doing, but it's definitely low emission.
Right, first things first. This week, we've been told to ditch our gritty and gutsy machines for something quite boring.
What Millie's trying to say, in her own special way, is that we're exploring eco-friendly alternatives to the usual piston-powered chaos.
It's basically like switching steak for like kale smoothies or something.
It's not that bad, honestly.
Well, I just don't think that any car that doesn't make a noise or threatens to explode is exciting.
It's not about the explosions. The point is, humans have always needed to move across cities, across countries, sometimes just to reach that other parking space at Tesco.
Yeah, true.
So, we figured it was time to go back to where it all began. This is Drive Live, Eco Mode. $375 million years ago, some fish were done with swimming and fancied a bit of hiking. They clambered out of the ocean and became tetrapods. Basically, everything with legs. Reptiles, birds, amphibians, mammals. Fast forward quite a few million years, we arrive at Homo sapiens. But we're not here for human evolution, we're here for transport evolution. We used to travel out of necessity, migration, survival, chasing mammoths. Now, we travel so we can stand in front of an old building, point vaguely at it, and caption it on Instagram as wanderlust. So, we walked. Then somewhere, someone looked at a horse, a camel, an ox, and thought, I shall sit on that. And somehow, that was seen as progress. Miraculously, we didn't die out. In fact, we invented boats, canoes to be precise. The oldest one is 10,000 years old. That was all BC. Then once the baby Jesus made his grand entrance, things really took off. In the 1700s, a Frenchman thought, what if we float through the sky in a flaming bag of silk? Then came trains. Steam-powered ones came in first. Then they were eventually replaced by clean, sleek, modern rail services that still somehow arrive 20 minutes late. We won't forget bicycles. Invented in 1817 and now mostly used by men in lycra who believe traffic lights are optional. But now, cars. In 1769, a Frenchman called Nicolas Joseph Cognot strapped a steam engine to a tricycle. It did 2 miles per hour and crashed into a wall. So basically, it was the first Citroën. Then came Carl Benz in 1886. He built another three-wheeler, but this one ran on petrol and actually worked. The car was born. Henry Ford made the car cheap and fast to build. Driving became something everyone could do. Cars exploded in popularity. So did road rage, parking fines, and cup holders. Airbags were introduced. Seems like a brilliant idea, right? But they actually still haven't been tested on a female crash dummy in the driver's seat. I guess in the world of car safety, women are only ever in the passenger seat. And in fact, I can testify to this. Both myself and all the women I've ever known, and will ever know, have never driven a car, and they never will. Except Millie, because she's a cock. Today, cars are everywhere, over 1 billion of them, while electric cars are finally catching up. Their petrol-burning granddads are still pumping CO2 into the sky. In 2021, transport made up 26% of the UK's emissions. That's more than any other sector, including cows. And cows try. And now, we take a look at a very, very average car. It's not fast, it's not sexy, but it's not a Citroën, and it will get you from A to B eventually.
This is not just a car. No. This is a 2013 Toyota Yaris. A name that strikes fear into the hearts of, well, absolutely no one. But it should. Now, this is not just 4 wheels and some doors. No. This is a 4-wheeled middle finger to bicycles, e-scooters, and that bloke on an electric skateboard. And having 4 doors makes it incredibly convenient and means you don't need to climb over your mate's lap to get in. And it has an engine. Not a big one, not a fast one, but when you put your foot down on that little pedal on the right, it moves with just enough conviction that you feel like you're the one in control. 0 to 60? Eventually. Inside, let's call it quirky economy class. It's got aircon, which blows mildly cool air when you ask nicely, but ignore that, because here in the cockpit, you feel something rare. Not power, not prestige, but something even better. Smug satisfaction that you've escaped the clutches of public transport and still have the money for a takeaway. And you didn't cave in and buy a Citroen C2 because it had Apple CarPlay. Now, round the back, there's boots. The perfect size for everything you think you'll need, but never use. Outside, it looks like it was designed by someone who lost a bet and had to build a car using only Microsoft Paint. And it's got curves in places curves shouldn't be, creases that look like they were added during a minor crash, and a front end that looks like it just walked in on its parents. But somehow, it works. People don't just see a Yaris, they notice it. Briefly, and then it's gone, vanished in a puff of 3-cylinder ambition. But there is a downfall. Emissions. Yes, it releases stuff. Things, gases, not ideal for the planet. The sort of thing that would make Greta Thunberg appear in your rearview mirror like a judgmental ghost. But I guess anything's better than a badly driven diesel Range Rover. So no, the Yaris isn't a Ferrari, but it's not really trying to be. And to be honest, it's plucky. And if nothing else, it will definitely get you to IKEA. Eventually.
Some places in the UK are starting to take a proper stand against the dirty smell of cars, including right here in Bristol, our home. Here's Professor Chris Jones from the University of Bristol on why vehicle emissions are such a big deal.
And we know hot engines in cars produce nitrous oxide, which is a strong greenhouse gas. Internal combustion engines, especially diesel engines, also produce what we call aerosols. So these are small particles rather than gases, and they're very detrimental to local air quality.
With more than 400 parks and green spaces, Bristol is packed with eco-friendly initiatives and aims to be carbon neutral by 2030. And tackling that pollution, it means rethinking how we get around. Dr. Matthew Rigby, also from the University of Bristol, puts it simply.
If we are to achieve net zero, we are going to need changes in people's behaviour. So we are going to need a lot more cycling and walking, so zero or low carbon methods of getting around.
Back in 2008, became the UK's first official cycling city, and since then it's poured serious investment into cycling infrastructure. Even better, we're home to Sustrans, the country's leading sustainable transport charity, and Bristol ranks in the top 8 European cities for child-friendly cycling. In 2015, Bristol was named the first UK city to win the European Green Capital Award, thanks to its work cutting emissions. But cyclists aren't the only ones taking over the streets. E-scooters are making a big splash too. Earlier this week, we asked our colleague Mai to give one a try. Let's see how she got on.
Bristol, city of bridges, hills, cider, and now e-scooter. These neon two-wheeled sticks were introduced in 2020 in the city, and these are my favorite vehicles as I got car sickness. These electric stallions can go a whooping 15.5 kilometers as fast as a caffeinated jogger, but with a smooth acceleration that feels like a riding a breeze. They go up to 50 kilometers on charge, which is basically from Bristol to Bath and back if you are brave. Designed for just one rider. Sorry, no romantic tandem ride here. They roll on chunky wheels that grip the road better than a Bristolian grab his cider can. Safety? Oh yes, They got a front and rear lights that could blind them all, and a screen showing your speed, map, and battery life. But the real question is, who actually charged these things? Now here's the twist, the scooters are actually making a difference. Since they showed up, they actually dropped the bicycle collisions by 20%. And guess what? 30% of the e-scooters replace cars, taxis. That means fewer films, fewer traffic jams, and fewer awkward conversations. They actually improve overall traffic safety. And let's be honest, that would be even more if you didn't need a license. Which brings me to a tragic confession. I do not have one. So now I'll just fake it with a green screen.
90 miles away, I was sent to the town of Henley-on-Thames to review a completely different type of transport altogether. This is the Electroglide from Holland. It's a 5.3 metre, 6-seater, fully electric boat. Now I know what you're thinking. Surely this is the same as putting a toaster in a box. But my friends, Danish engineers, have manufactured a very special electrical engine, which, due to its special cables and batteries, is fully waterproof. In the back hatch here, we can see the mega battery, which I've been told is made up from 10 smaller batteries, which collectively can last for over 16 hours. So in theory, you could actually go from England to France. I'm going to very carefully close this one. Being fully electric, it helps reduce emissions and is also much, much quieter than a diesel or petrol vessel. I'm going into stealth mode. They'll never know I'm here. Geese! See, they're literally completely unbothered. Now, being electric and not being filled with petrol, they are quite light, which makes the handling quite interesting. And the wind also doesn't help. See, now I can't see anything. Okay. Oh, hello. Despite making some questionable noises when reversing. The sun and company
Duckies! No, there's a duck!
makes the Electroglide a rather pleasurable experience.
I'm going to hit the side. I'm going to...
Now we are obviously not Anna or Millie, but if you were wondering where they are, well, this is the thing that happened earlier in the show.
Yeah, you're not allowed to swear on. I know you didn't.
I haven't.
I know, but I just wanted
Sorry,
to...
that was quite rude.
I just want to let you know, because there is kids watching. I've been told by the manager. Oh.
What's that?
Well, I think it's probably a challenge from our producer, Ellie Mackay. Do you want to read it?
Yeah, go on. Okay. I have 2 very special packages arriving to Temple Meads in 15 minutes. First one to retrieve the package and bring it back to the studio wins. Obviously, today's episode is about eco-transport. So, Millie, you will be in your uneco, dirty, yeah, I know it's dirty car. Anna, being National E-Bike Day, you will be riding a bike.
How was that fair? How was that fair?
Okay, 15 minutes.
Oh, we better freaking...
So they're set up for this challenge and we're going to follow them live.
But we would love to get your input on this. So here's a QR code for you to vote on who you think will win the race. Will it be Anna or Millie? Right, looks like they've arrived at Temple Meads. Now the packages.
Thank you very much, kind sir. Madam, what shall I call you?
So, Millie,
What am I meant to do with this? What am I meant to do with this? Gonna have to... Oh my god. Right, where's this package gonna go? I must wear protective equipment. Oh, Millie's already bloody be going. Gotta go.
Ah! Woo!
Oh my god.
Woo!
Screw it. I'm coming through.
She's overtaken me! No! Green. Go green. Go green. No, do not step out into the road.
It's just me and my trusty Steve. Me and my trusty Steve are gonna beat Millie.
Let's just think of our odds here, right? This is a 1.2 litre Toyota Yaris, so it's your sort of bog standard hatchback, right? And then there's Anna.
Let's freaking go. I believe I can beat her. These legs have walked up mountains before.
I'm so gonna win. I'm so gonna win. Like, there is can't go down there. There is literally no way that she can beat me. I'm just chilling, no pedaling. She's probably a sweaty mess right now, to be honest.
Why am I on these main roads? I'm on a bike. I can definitely go a different way. I think I know a shortcut.
Oh my god, there's a no! Okay, right, let's go. Power!
While waiting for these two, we're going to do this week's segment of Friends Around the Bend. Let's welcome Dave Lawson, one of our most appreciated lecturers.
Thank you.
Hi Dave.
Hi.
Welcome.
Thank you very much.
How are you today, Dave?
Yeah, very good.
Yeah, it's definitely you.
Yeah,
You're definitely Dave.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how do you think you did the race earlier in the week?
You know what? I have no idea. Really, not a clue.
Not a clue.
Not
How
a
did you
clue.
feel when doing it?
Oh, it was amazing.
Yeah.
So much fun.
Cool. Well, let's see. Shall we watch the race?
Yeah, let's watch it.
Yeah. Okay, can we have the computer? Thank you. Okay. And we're gonna play it now.
God, I look good.
Yeah, you look really good. Really talented.
Rocking it.
Really nice ginger hair.
I love it.
So comfortable. You were really focused.
Oh man, never been more focused in my life. This was one of my proudest moments by the end
Look
of
at
it.
my feet. I've got such massive clown feet.
Oh, I hate them.
Yeah, you do have big feet for that
I do
scooter.
have big feet. It was a real
Away!
struggle.
Activate.
Yeah, not the best
Oh,
start.
noises. Okay. It's trying to tell me something, and I don't know what that is. Ugh.
I'm a slow starter.
Look to
Yeah,
you
I have
too,
faith.
mate. Oh, we have liftoff. Ooh, okay, away we go. All right, we're friends now, me and you, Scooter. We're in this together. Oh God, first corner. Okay, we
I've
got
never
this.
been
We
much
got
of a
this.
driver, I'll be honest.
Ooh, okay. Oh wait, indicate. Stop. Okay, brakes are working. And ooh, okay. I'm doing it. I can do this. Slow. I need to work on my brake work. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. beeping at me? Okay. It's trying to tell me something. I'm too scared to go at max speed. But okay, here we go.
Oh my god, yeah, I remember this bit. Yeah, I'm a pretty slow driver, so I don't think I've ever gone this fast.
Oh, that's what that sound is. I've been indicating the whole time. Here we go.
I don't know if you can tell, but I've never been on one of these
scooters before. Went to a fairground on day before yesterday and went on the Sizzler and really hurt my rib. So I think I currently have a bruised rib right now, which is probably, you know, that's got to take that into account in terms of my speed and that kind of thing.
Do I get like a time bonus for being injured at the same time?
I like this. Okay, this is my favourite bit of road. This is where I feel least likely to die. There a car coming? Okay. Ooh. Okay. And pedestrians. After you.
Can't forget your manners, you know.
Okay, I should probably talk more about roads and stuff. So, I'm feeling pretty good about this actually. I feel like this is comparable to a bike, right? And a car. I guess you can like get going pretty fast with the, ooh, okay. A van! Ah. Okay. Ooh, bump, ooh. This bit is pretty bumpy though. I am speed. I am the Puma. I am, no wait, Cheetah's probably faster than I am Cheetah.
You've got to believe.
Okay, we're coming to the finish line. Final corner. Okay, here we go.
Well, there you go. That was not too unhappy with that.
Great job. You
Thank
did
you.
really well. How did you find it?
Well, like I said, it was a pretty slow start, I think, but I think I got into it and I hit some speeds and some corners there, definitely.
Yeah. Okay, Dave Lawson, you did it in 3:30 dead.
Oh! Yes! Is that any good?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, Dave! I mean, you did better than Andy Wakefield, Steve Simpson, Andy Wakefield.
Oh, great. I hate those guys, so it's great to beat them. Yes.
Thanks so much for coming on the show. Let's have a big round of applause for you again.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Yeah. Right now, Anna and Millie have made some good progress. Let's see how they got on with the race.
Oh, there's a Tesco Express. Lovely. Mind the pole. I'm taking this off. I absolutely screw the producers. Right. Lock the car. Jesus Christ. I'm not really sure what I fancy, to be honest. I could get a croissant. Red light. I'm running. Running! Ah! Hey, you didn't run after! God. I must look like a bloody lunatic. But I actually want a croissant so bad. I wonder if they have coffee in here. It's closed!
Okay, while we're waiting for Millie to get back on track, let's check in on Anna. Anna? Hello.
Hey, yeah, I'm a bit out of breath, but yeah, my head race is going all right. I mean, I almost forgot I could go around the traffic, and I think Millie's probably stuck in traffic. I'm a bit out of breath though. I mean, Bristol's got a lot of hills, so it's not easy. I'm a bit sweaty, but I am close. I think I'm getting closer. I reckon like I might be able to beat her, as long as nothing goes wrong now.
Okay, well, let's see how Millie's doing. Millie, can you hear me? How's it going?
I mean, I was kind of flying at the start, but
There's quite a bit of traffic around here, you know. It's really getting on my nerve.
How long do you think it will take you to get here?
I mean, I thought I'd do it in 8 minutes. I've probably gone a little way, so I've maybe got about 4 minutes left now. I think 4 minutes. But you never know, to be honest. I think I can do it in 3.
Okay, well, we wish you the best. We'll hopefully see you soon. Bye.
God. Why do I do these things? Oh, they don't pay me enough. I mean, they're not paying me anything.
Go. Go.
And now I'm talking to the camera and everyone thinks I'm mad. Let them think I'm mad.
Green light, green light, green light, green light, green light. Oh my God. These bloody cyclists. I understand it's a green city, but my God.
Okay, let's see where they are now. Yeah, let's see.
God, this bloody test is testing
Is anyone here? Yeah,
endurance.
someone's in the building, it seems.
Millie's
Okay,
there.
put on the vote, put on the poll who you think is
Bloody
winning.
maze. Into the
Anna's
studio!
here. It's Anna. Hi.
Hi.
You won the race.
No, Millie. Millie's not here.
No, not yet. No. How are you feeling?
Tired.
Yeah. Okay, well, congratulations. You did it.
Thank you. Oh my goodness. I hope my parents are proud.
Yeah? Should we see the votes? Okay. 82% of people voted for you. That's amazing.
Yes. Thank you, audience. Thank you.
Should we see the
fans.
package?
Loving you. Yes. Yes. Oh, this bloody package. It better be something special. I mean, I've bloody gone all over Bristol for it.
Yeah.
Okay. We have the package.
Okay, open it, open it.
Open it?
Yeah.
Producers. Right. It is a potato.
Yeah.
Happy National Potato Day.
Yeah. While Anna's on that spot,
It's all of that, but look at it. It's not even a good potato.
Okay, well, that's it for us. We're going to cook this potato and have it because it's potato day. And yeah, next we'll have Mind the Science, which is all about art and science. So stay tuned for this one.